Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here. Before we get started, I want to mention the three traditional ways of doing past life regression before I get into today's non-traditional way. Of course, the first traditional way is to conduct individual past life regression sessions in your office, being done by the hypnosis practitioner. The second is conducting group past life regression hypnosis sessions in your office or renting a hotel room, a conference room. And the third is by creating and selling recorded MP3 or CD sessions. So those aren't the non-traditional, those are the traditional ways. So in this video, I'll be speaking of one of the four non-traditional ways to conduct past life regression, to make money with it, and to get lots of free advertising. So let's get started. Today's method is using radio sessions. Now, what do I mean by radio sessions? Here's how it works. What you need to do is contact a radio station. Now, the kind of radio station I'm talking about, usually they do talk radio. The ones that will have people on there like John Edwards or the local psychic, any kind of metaphysics people, contacting spirits, any kind of spiritual phenomena. You know what I mean? There's usually at least one radio station in the area that does that. Now with this program, you can contact anyone within the entire country because this is going to be done over the phone. So any radio stations, and all radio stations if you like, you would send out a letter making them an offer to do past life regression sessions. So what you're going to do is you're going to offer them to do a past life regression session over the radio for their listeners to take part in. Now you're going to have to do a disclaimer when you start the program telling people not to do this while operating heavy machinery, electronics, or especially driving a car. This is for people that are listening at home that can relax. So here's how it's going to work, okay? You can, by doing it over the telephone, okay, to the radio station, so they'll be interviewing you over the phone. You can do it with any radio station anywhere in the country, anywhere where you can dial over the phone. So you don't have to worry about actually going to the radio station. Now, you're going to conduct your hypnosis session. People are going to be listening to it and going through it. Like I said, not driving, okay? And afterwards, the listeners will be encouraged to call into the station to give their account of what happened to them, what kind of situations they went through. Now, depending on the radio station, some radio stations will actually preview or edit what the people are going to say before they come on the air. This way, if they have somebody like the receptionist editing the caller, when the caller actually comes on the radio, they can just put through the really good ones instead of the jokesters or the ones giving you a hard time. So think of it, okay? So this radio station does something like that, and about 6 or 7 people call in and give really cool, experiences what happened. Now the idea is that afterwards, the deal you have with the radio person is that you want them to announce that you do individual sessions from your office and even over the telephone. So when people see what can be done, even just in this group, and then, the radio announcer says, and you can go a lot more detail in an individual session, because in a one-on-one session, it's not just generic. The hypnotherapist can actually speak to you about your experience. So people will hear this and they'll go, wow, I want to try that. So you can see the amount of business you can book just from doing one of these. Now, if it works out really well, you get business, you're getting a lot of call-in, the radio station likes it, offer to do a couple extras. There's some people that do this on a monthly basis or even more often. That's why a lot of these radio stations do interview these kind of people. So don't forget to do your disclaimer over the radio so people aren't driving and going into hypnosis so it doesn't come back on you. Remember, you can do as many of these as you like with as many different radio stations as you like, so you can see, if nothing else, just with the advertising that you're going to be on, that's going to make you very well known in the community or wherever the radio station is, that you're the past life regression person to see. So just the free advertising alone would be worth your effort. So try it with as many radio stations as you like, because doing it over the phone means there's no limit to your area. Now, if you'd like to know more about past life regression or even would like to learn how to conduct sessions, you can go ahead and see our past life regression course, and the link, I'm going to put it in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day.